The Johnny Program on UBC TV.
Hello viewers, my name is Owere. I'm the Chief Labor Affairs External Powerhouse in Uganda. I'm here to take you through the journey of External Labor Powerhouse. And our brief journey started way back 2021 when we saw that we need to bring this organization together as one entity. Our mission, first of all, is to ensure that the jobs are safe. People who live here and go to work abroad are safe. Our mission is to ensure that the players in this sector are together. And our core value is to ensure that we rebrand this and make this sector vibrant, safe, secure for the jobs that we get abroad. The insecurity was that you find that people are brought from, let me give you an example, my village in Nabyoga or Mulanda, and brought in Kampala. They have never even crossed to Tororo. Now you find that the person is going in a new environment. Now that environment, you find that the culture is totally different. Now, we need to have a licensed recruitment agency. We need to have a good training agency that trains these people to go and work in a secure environment when they have been educated, awareness has been created, so that when they live here, their safety is also done. Now, some of our activities in this area is, first of all, to ensure that all the sector players come together under External Labor Powerhouse. And that is the recruitment agencies, the training agencies, the migrant workers associations, and workers themselves, so that we can now work together in more coordinated way with the government. And some of the achievements that we have done with the government, how we work with the government is that an External Labor Powerhouse gets any information, brings back together all the players. That is the employment agencies, recruitment agencies, the training agencies, and the migrant workers association, so that when we have any issue that we want government to settle, for example, we have 3 government entities, and we are working under tripartite. On our side, we are tripartite. On the government side, there's also a tripartite. Now, the tripartite in government is Minister of Labor, who is concerned with the recruitment, who is concerned with the regulating this sector, and ensuring that any recruitment agency has a license, even training agencies, and also coordinate with the migrant workers who are going out. Now, Minister of Internal Affairs is in charge of ensuring that those who are going out go through the proper channel, using the licensed agencies which has been licensed by government, and that's Minister of Labor. And then the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is supposed to look after our people when they leave our country, they are in foreign countries. Now, these entities, 3 ministries, are supposed to work together and coordinate. Now, we as private players also are supposed to coordinate. That's why external labor powerhouse comes now as a bridge between the government and the sector players. And we work together. What has been happening, there has been a lot of disorganization where people are recruited, taken abroad. You find that people just, you hear somebody is crying either in Dubai, in Oman, in Jeddah, in other countries. Some people were even taken in Myanmar, where there's the rebellion and so on. You find that it's very difficult to rescue them. And who is responsible when they are in those countries? Because some of the countries, we now have only allowed a place where actually Minister of Labor is operating, that is Saudi Arabia. But you find a country like Oman and other countries, we are not yet there. So what Powerhouse is trying to do now, we want now to see that we open up more markets for our people, because there are many jobs in places like Oman, Kuwait, Qatar, Jordan, and other places. But how do we do this? We do this through in a coordinated way, where we engage government and we ask government on behalf of our players that we should follow this. Now, what we have done is to rebrand. We are rebranding this sector. The rebranding of this sector is happening in a way that anybody living in Uganda today must go through the right channel, and that is through the Ministry of Labor and Gender, Labor and Social Development, where you have licensed recruitment agencies. And these people must be trained. You don't just come from a village, they take you on an aircraft, you go to a place you have never been, you have never even touched an aircraft, you only see the aircraft in the air, but you now go in the aircraft, you are taken to a country where you don't know the language, you don't know the culture, the setting of that country is totally different. So all this training we must make sure that people go through proper training before you leave this country. We also must guide you as labor powerhouse that these are the recruitment agencies which are licensed by government of Uganda. Please do this. And this one we are going to do it through the media, like now UBC is helping us, so that we overcome some of these challenges that has been all over. Now, there are challenges within the sector. There are so many players who are actually not registered anywhere. They have used this sector to manipulate the workers, and you find that people live here, go without detected. Then when they reach out there, they start crying from out there. Then we do firefighting, trying to bring them back. But system now is going to be like, you live here, you are recruited, you go through the training, Minister of Labor, Gender and Social Development will now have your information. Minister of Internal Affairs, which is supposed to clear you at the airport, that is immigration, must have your data. Then Minister of Foreign Affairs must now monitor you with us to ensure that anybody who leaves Uganda, you go through that system, and we check our system and we see that we have our people. Somebody, let me give you an example. Like Ofono, you have left Uganda, you are going to work in Jeddah, you are going to work for Muhammad. Now Muhammad is in such an area. Now that area must be also connected with the Minister of Labor. Now we are also entering arrangement with the government in PP arrangement. PP arrangement is a private partnership with the government, where we know that government may not have money, but through our own setting and resource mobilization, we are going to ensure that we have funds to monitor and see that ministries which are concerned, that is Minister of Labor, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Internal Affairs, work together with us to ensure that anybody living in Uganda must be protected outside there. Now, our future plan. The future plan is to ensure that the recruitment agencies, do not in any way, I must allow our people to work together and ensure that things work properly in any way. Now, my appeal to the government. I'm appealing to the government, first of all, to support this initiative and ensure that it is ministry, that is the Ministry of Labor, Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development, Ministry of Internal Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we work together as a tripartite. Our leadership hierarchy is the Chief Labor Affairs is the topmost, but we have a board where I chair that board. Now the board has the chairperson, we have the vice, we have the corporation secretary, we have the CEO, and we have the board members who are actually, that is the setup. Then we have management team, which is also headed by me, and I'm the spokesperson for this organization. You are not hearing a lot of outcry today because we are getting organized. We are rebranding. We are making sure that we work as a tripartite. That is the recruitment agencies, the training agencies, the migrant workers associations, there are many, and the government agencies, that is Minister of Labor, Gender and Social Development, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Internal Affairs. Now, an external labor powerhouse is now one-stop center, where all information comes here, and then we submit to government and they say we have a problem. Now, when complaints come to us, we quickly send it to the relevant authority. When it is an agency, a recruitment agency, we contact the recruitment agency, but we also inform the regulator, who's the Minister of Labor and Social Development. When there's a problem out of the country, we inform Foreign Affairs, and we have a department in Foreign Affairs which is concerned with employment abroad, and they are the ones we are in touch with. Now, Internal Affairs, we also have anti-trafficking, where we are in touch with the commissioner. We have had meetings with the permanent secretary, Minister of Internal Affairs. We have had meetings with the Foreign Affairs. We have had meetings with the Minister of Gender, Labor and Social Development. So these days we have a mechanism on how we track our people and bring it to. But we are going to improve even more by putting systems in place. We are waiting for Minister of Labor to give us go-ahead so that we set now the mechanism and systems that will be more effective, that the cry which has been there is now going to reduce, because we know the issue, we know the problem, and we have brought the players all together in Powerhouse. No external Powerhouse is handling now workers employed abroad. That is in diaspora, the whole world. And in the whole world, we are talking about the Middle East, we are talking about Canada, we are talking about Germany, we are talking about America, we are talking about every part of the world. We would like to see Ugandans who are working abroad. First of all, we know that Uganda, we don't have enough jobs for our people. But we want to make those jobs abroad more secure, more safe, and we want to see that our people have decent work, even wherever they are. Where they have problems, the external labor powerhouse will coordinate with the international organization like International Labor Organization, International Migration Organization. We have IGAD in the region. We have other organizations like ITUC and others. So we are now positioned in the world, not only in Uganda. The embassies abroad, they work under Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now, where we don't have embassies, we are proposing to have what we call labor attaches. Now, labor attaches will be able to monitor with the powerhouse to ensure that those Ugandans who are there. We have also proposed to the government that we need to have, where we don't have embassy, we can have representative like the consulate in those countries, so that we tap on the jobs that is in that country. But we also monitor our people through Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You know, when you talk about representation in other countries, it's bilateral. Now, when it comes to bilateral, that is the mandate of Ministry of what? Foreign Affairs. Now, most people, when they want to go, there are three types of people. First, there are those people who just want to go and taste the air. How do I go in an aircraft? That excitement is there. The second one, there are those who want to go and work, but because they don't understand the environment they are going in. Then, sometime we are also going to eliminate the issue of bringing people who are same-skilled. We need now to improve and see how government can come in, work with us, especially in training centers. Training centers has issues that they need to train people, because people go when they are excited, go abroad, reach there. The system of work in that country is totally different. The culture is different. You find that you have never been to any place apart from your village. Now you are taken to where people are speaking a language you don't understand. They have their own culture. They have the way they treat people. So all these things must be in our curriculum when we are training these people. And these are some of the things that external powerhouse is going to change. We are going to improve on this, but some of them need legislation. Now we are also in touch with the ministry and the people who are representing workers to see that we put in place mechanism that will improve this sector. Now there are challenges out there when people go. Some of them, when their contracts has expired, their bosses, maybe they still want them. Now they create some kind of conflict so that they either take you to police and so on. And these are some of the things that we are now trying to find out. We have actually written a report which we have given to government. It is a sector report, which is comprehensive, and we have got a reply from Minister of Internal Affairs. We have also got a reply from Minister of the regulator, who is Minister of Gender, Labor and Social Development. Even Foreign Affairs, we have had a meeting with them. And these are some of the things that we are going to change to make sure that you leave Uganda when you are well versed with where you are going. You are going to work for Muhammad in Jeddah. You know that Muhammad, there is a problem. You should not, things you don't have to do. By the way, let me tell you, there are some people who, now there's this world of social media. Some people want to go and still maintain their phone. Sometimes they remove their phone from them. And where you are going to work, you don't know the person you are working for. There are those who work in the government, there are those who work in different... So all those things must be in our curriculum, training them, where you are going to prepare these workers so that they don't get into problems when they go there. Our future plan, first of all, is to make sure this sector prospers. And in its prospering, we anticipate to have even more than 1 million jobs in this sector. Now, what do? We need to work closely with the government. We need to work closely with the stakeholders. We need also to work closely with the international bodies like the UN, the affiliate of UN like International Labour Organization. We need to work closely with our own legislators to improve in the legislation of this sector. Now, rebranding is what we are now focusing on. We want, first of all, to make sure we have one-stop center, and that is the external powerhouse for the private sector. So that coordination is done in a proper way. There is no way we are doing things in different forms together. So, first of all, I want to thank our partners, but I will start with the UBC, because this is a national broadcaster. You inform people, and people are going to be informed through this, because we have a future plan in a way that we are going to start educating our people through the media, ensure that things go well. We want to thank the Minister of Labor, Gender and Social Development, especially the Employment Department, where is headed by Dr. Egulu. We want to thank the Minister of Labor. I want to thank the Minister, the Permanent Secretary, and all the staff of that sector. And I would like also to thank the Minister of Internal Affairs, General Tafire, and his team, the Permanent Secretary. I would like to thank JJ, that is the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and the team, and that employment section, which is headed by Kayemba and the PS of Foreign Affairs, because if once we work together, this sector is going to be the best sector to bring in foreign money, to bring in money economically, and it will also empower our people. Because these people who bring money in this economy, they have so many people they are feeding. Now, we are going also to start profiling the achievements of those workers who have worked in places like Middle East and so on. Because in most cases, It's only the negative part which has been coming out, but we are going to improve on that. My appeal to the general public is to support us. My appeal to the recruitment agencies is to support us. I will appeal to Owere, that is another organization which takes care of recruitment agencies, and allow to work with us so that we can improve this sector to the highest level. Our location, we have 2 offices, one in Owere, and as you are going to, when you reach Owere, as you are going back to Kawempe, the corner, when you just reach you will find a place, but you can also call us on the numbers that I will give to UBC. And then we have another office on Entebbe Road, but the Entebbe Road, this is the operational office, which is in Owere. The Entebbe office is mainly for this is the operational office, the other one is backyard office. I thank you for coming with me in this journey for God and my country.
UBC